Have you ever watched the news and wondered how the anchors got their start? You might assume they all went to journalism school, interned at a local station, and slowly climbed the ladder. But for one of the most famous female anchors in history, the path to the desk was anything but planned. In fact, the network never intended for her to be an anchor at all. This is the story of Jessica Savitch. In the 1970s, a time when television news was dominated by men, Jessica was a force of nature. She was smart, ambitious, and had a screen presence that was impossible to ignore. She started her career as a researcher at a small station, but she had her sights set higher, much higher. The problem was, the executives in charge had a very specific idea of what an anchor should look like, and it wasn't a young woman with a commanding voice and a relentless drive. They saw her as a field reporter, someone to cover the softer news stories. But Jessica knew she was destined for more. She didn't just report the news. She wanted to be the one delivering it. So she started working harder than anyone else. While other reporters were heading home, she was practicing her delivery in an empty studio, studying the tapes of the great anchors and perfecting her craft. She took on the toughest assignments, the ones no one else wanted, just to prove she could handle anything. She reported from riot zones, covered political scandals, and went head-to-head with seasoned politicians. One fateful evening, the main male anchor called in sick just minutes before the primetime broadcast. Panic set in at the station. There was no backup. The news director was scrambling, not knowing what to do. Then someone remembered Jessica. She was still in the building, working late as usual. With no other option, they threw her in the anchor chair. She had only a few moments to prepare. No script, no teleprompter practice, just pure adrenaline. The lights came on, the camera went live, and Jessica Savitch delivered the news. She was flawless, calm, confident, and authoritative. She didn't just read the headlines. She connected with the audience. For the first time, many viewers felt like the person on screen was talking directly to them. The phones at the station started ringing off the hook. Viewers loved her. They wanted to see more of her. The network executives, who had initially dismissed her, couldn't ignore the public reaction. They had stumbled upon a star completely by accident. What they never planned for had become their greatest asset. Jessica Savitch went on to become a national news anchor, one of the first women to break into that exclusive club. Her journey wasn't easy. She faced constant skepticism and had to fight for every opportunity. But her story is a powerful reminder that sometimes the most incredible successes are the ones that are never planned. It's about seeing an opportunity, even in a moment of crisis, and being so prepared that you can't possibly fail. She wasn't just in the right place at the right time. She had made herself the right person. Her legacy paved the way for countless female journalists who followed. So next time you see someone achieve something amazing, remember that their path might have been filled with unexpected turns. Sometimes the detours are what lead us to our true destination. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. See you next time.